Hi guys, so in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how you can transfer your website using a duplicator plugin. So this is only applicable if you're using WordPress. Now this example will be the client will be transferring from SiteGround to Hostinger. So if you have same scenario, then this video will be perfect for you. However, if you're not using neither of those, then it really doesn't matter because the process is just the same. All you need to have is a duplicator plugin. So if you're interested in that, let's begin now. 1, 2, 3. So this WordPress website or this domain is hosted in SiteGround, and we will need to transfer this domain to the new hosting, which is Hostinger. So I'm going to duplicate this one using the duplicator plugin. Okay, when you try to duplicate a WordPress website, make sure that you update all of the plugins to avoid any issues. Okay, so I'm going to update everything, the plugins, especially as well the WordPress website. Our WordPress website is already up to date. For the themes, I think that's fine. Now I'm going to create install a plugin called Duplicator. Okay, Duplicator. So Duplicator. Okay, and then we will install that. Okay, so this will create a backup or duplicate version of your WordPress website in just a few clicks. So you activate the duplicator, okay, and then you go to the duplicator in here, and then we will create a package. So a package for the WordPress core website or the whole theme and the MySQL or the database. So create the package, click that one, and then you can name like whatever name you want. So we just want to copy everything, so just keep the default. Okay, so after that, so I can just remove that one. Okay, so stored backup, service settings. So okay, once you're already good in that, you haven't seen any error, you can then go to the create thing. Okay, let me just scroll down. So after that, we will start creating package. Okay, so click the create and then next, and then everything is good. So if there is a warning, there is an error, you will need this. If you see any error, it happens if your website has a conflicting plugins or your database is so big or something like that. But in normal ways, you shouldn't have any problem on this part. So click the build. Okay, once you're ready, it will take a couple of minutes to create a package, but you should able to get 2 packages, so the installer and the archives. The one-click download would not work. Just click this one. So basically you should download both installer and archives. I'm going to download that one and put it in here. So we have a installer.php and we also have zip file. Now I'm ready. Now what I'm going to do in here is I will just install this one on a domain that is not national TV antenna. So I'm going to open the Hostinger. So I just want to make sure that before I point this domain to the new host, I want to make sure that the duplicator is working fine. Okay, so I'm going to install that duplicator, that files into a reserved domain that we have. Okay, so I'm going to install that one, log into the new hosting account, which is Hostinger. By the way, guys, this is what I'm trying to say with you, like in terms of pricing of Hostinger. So you can have $2.99 per month, And if you select this one and choose the 4 months, like here, instead of paying $576, you can only get it $143. Before, it's only $95, guys. So I opened in this hosting for only $95. It's just changing dynamically, so make sure if you want to try Hostinger, use the link description below to get the best deal. Okay, so let me click that send code here. So I'm gonna install that files into this reserve domain, just to make sure that everything is working before I point that hosting or that domain to the new hosting. So we will click the file manager. Okay, file manager. This is how you do it when you duplicate that one. So once we confirm that this is okay, I mean the files is not corrupted, you can then point the domain server to the new hosting and continue the process. But again, the tutorial on this is just about duplicating the WordPress website and putting it on to another WordPress website. Okay, so I'm gonna click the file manager here, and then I will upload the 2 files, the zip file and the installer. So click the upload files, and then we will upload these 2 files. So still the same. By the way, you can use FTP, you can also use file manager, so it depends on you guys. So after you have done this one, you can visit the website. So let's say this one, and then what you can do, and it's still uploading, so let's just wait for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna pause this. Once it's done, I'll get back to you. So once you already uploaded the 2 files, the zip file and an installer, go to the domain and then type in backlash and then installer.php. So installer.php, it will, once you already installed the 2 files, installer.php and the zip file, go to the domain and then backlash installer.php and refresh, and we will then fill up the following fields in order to complete the installation. Okay, so this one, and then we will, everything is passed, so click that I have read and accept the terms and notices, and this one will extract. Okay, so let's just wait for a couple of minutes for the extraction. So the extraction will depend on how big your files is. Okay, so it's already done. So the step 1 is already finished. Now for the step 2, we need to create a database. So go back to the your hosting provider, and let's go to the cPanel and look for MySQL. So MySQL, this one, and then we need to create a database. So I'm gonna call this one test, and then the password. So just remember the information, because we will put that on in here. So we have this one, okay, and so this is our database, and our username also are similar, and the password. So create, and then we will put everything in here and put the password. Okay, so you click the test database once you're so click that one, and then it's already tested. You see here it passed and it's good, so just continue, click the next, and then click the OK. Okay, so after that, so if you click that one and then go to the next portion, okay, it will process or update the database. So as you can see here, everything is working fine. If I go to this domain and visit the website, and let's try that to compare on this website. Okay, so everything is working fine. So we literally duplicate this website or this domain. Now since everything is fine, I can then transfer this domain to our new hosting, and I will delete this one and then repeat the process for the domain. Okay. And yeah, I hope you find that valuable. Comment down below if you are confused or if you have any question. I'll be happy to answer those, guys. Thank you so much.